What's the best thing to do on a hot day? Cold Stone. Why are the spoons at Cold Stone so flimsy and weak? So what did you get?
Rocky Road.
You like it?
Favorite.
Yeah. Let's talk about how I became a nightclub promoter. Let me set the stage for you. I was a dancer. I was pursuing dance. I took a bunch of dance classes. And at the time, I was also working a 9-to-5 job. And to escape on the weekends, as a dancer, I felt right at home at the nightclub. The music, the other dancers, the audience, the live audience, it was just a place where I felt right at home. So I went to the nightclubs a lot. I went to nightclubs in LA, Long Beach, San Diego, Riverside, and all of Orange County. And then my adventure led me to a nightclub in Lakewood called The Hop. And that's where I met Rome. Rome is a Cambodian man, bald. He had Malcolm X glasses, and he had charisma. He was a larger than life character. The one thing I remember about Rome is that he can control a room. Like when he walked into the room, people would say hi, and there was a vibe and special aura. I remember him talking to a room filled with 100 promoters, over 100 promoters, and he had their attention. He had them wild up. He was a great motivator and inspired a lot of people. And at the time, he was recruiting promoters. We exchanged numbers, and the next few weeks, he called me up and said, "Hey, you want to go check out a club in San Diego? I could get everyone in free." So of course, I went to San Diego with Rome. The one thing I remember that night was coming home from San Diego. I was half asleep because I wasn't used to that drive. You know, when you come out of the nightclub and you get those flyers on your car? Well, that was one of my jobs, was to flyer the cars and also to flyer the club goers as they walked out of the nightclub. And then I left the promoting world for about a couple of years to pursue my dance career. And when I came back, one of my dance friends called and said, "Hey, well, we're trying to get into this club. Do you know the promoter?" I looked up the club, and surprisingly, it was Rome's club. So I said, "Hey, of course, I know Rome. I can get you guys in." And one thing led to another. I met Rome that night, and we started to chat, and he said, "Hey, we're gonna start a new club somewhere else in a couple of weeks. I would like you to join, and maybe I can help you build a team, and I can pay you a lot better." And I said, "Of course." At the time, I was working a 9-to-5, and I was looking for extra money. So of course, I signed up, and this is how I started to become a real promoter. I was bringing in about 10 to 20 guests per night, but with the help of Rome, I started to manage, organize teams together, and I started to bring 100 to 200 people per night to his club to be added on to his thousands of people. And I got paid very well. And then we started promoting nightclubs in LA. So at the time I wasn't drinking, so I was the designated driver. And that was a blessing in disguise, because during my drive with Rome to LA and back home, I would ask him questions about his life, his promoting style, how he motivated people, how he inspired people, how he put teams together, and how and what made him him, you know? So during that time, during the car ride back and forth from LA to Orange County, that's when I started to become not a promoter, but more of an events planner, someone that can put on a nightclub. And then several years later, I started putting out my own nightclubs. So Rome, thanks to you, I now have marketing experience, street marketing experience, and I've applied that same knowledge that I learned in promoting into my daily life, my new business, how to put companies and how to bring people together. That's all because of you, Rome. If you're watching, thank you so much. I feel very blessed to have you in my life, and I hope you're doing well. And yeah, that's how I became a nightclub promoter.